I completely agree. But anyway, the match is getting ready to start soon. This is round 2 out of a possible 3. Mesmers versus NG's. Mesmers are 1 up in this series right now. If they win this, they are going to move on to the finals of this tournament. So let's see how this goes. We're going to take a look at the Engineers starting off here. Actually, I'm going to take a look at Puff the Coco. He had some interesting plays last match, so I want to see how he applies this and where he goes to start this match off. We see swiftness being thrown out into the air and a little bit, and generally just same things. Actually, not a lot of swiftness coming out of the Engineer team. Meanwhile, the Mesmers had a pretty full-off swiftness buff going around.
I think there's a lot of confusion on the Engineers portion right now. A lot of people going Treb.
I think Engineers were anticipating a rush on Treb, and it just didn't happen. Who's drawing on my map?
That's not me.
I don't know. Someone's drawing on my map. Anyway, we are seeing Mesmers. Just again, I think Blue Team realizes that they really aren't going to have, and Mesmers once again taking over the trebuchet. But again, I think Mesmers pretty much realized, or Engineers realize that we're really not going to have a shot at middles, so we're going to play outer points. But counter to my own argument here, Engineers are really skirting. I can't really see them, but they're really skirting along the outsides. I really don't know what they're doing. But Mesmers are going down but do this nice trebuchet play.
Yep. Kuroshi was the only one that went mid off the bat there. And I think they could have probably taken this team fight with that Treb support. I mean, they've got two people down right now. Had Kuroshi been there with another Engineer, I think they probably could have taken this fight a lot easier.
I'm trying to see what Arabelle Jones is doing at the moment. Maybe just delaying, because she's sort of just like rounding about out here in the courtyard. Other members of the Engineer team, again, are just really grouping up. We could see them arch a little bit here, but they really need to... It looks like they're moving in on the middle now, but...
So we have Miro Guy just holding, it's going to be sitting at Mansion, just holding that for the time being. Coco is sitting at mid.
We have a contestation over here. They did throw back a portal, so Arabelle is going to contest this point here. Let's see how she fares off. And, yeah, looks like Mesmer on Mesmer here. We need to see how Arabelle plays this. She is immobilized, so her grenades are not going to be the most accurate thing. And we do have Puff the Coco coming in here, though. He's going to reinforce for them and possibly take this point back. Again, like I was saying earlier, definitely they should be focusing on back caps, in my opinion, because that's really going to work better for them. Puff gets mowed. He's going to have to get out of there. And he's going to use his charge to do so. Hiding in a corner, he'll wait for that to expire.
It looks like they are getting some trip support now, so this fight's kind of tipped in their favor at the moment here. Let's see if they can get some trip shots landed
Puff's
on
getting
these guys.
pretty low, though, and Mesmer just had support come in. As well, we do have a fight going on at Mansion. I'll detail that in just a minute. One of the Mesmers has gone down. Are they going to be able to stop him? Let's see. He's going for the stomp, and he does pop his invisibility, so he's... Yep, but he does get him. He does screw up that stomp a little bit, and he's able to continue it and take him down. So it seems that so long as we don't get any more reinforcements from the Mesmer team here, the blue team's going to take this pretty easily.
It's so risky for an Engineer to go for the first stomp on a Mesmer just because they are able to teleport away. You can land the double tap on the stomp and you can get him first try sometimes, but it's not really that reliable. They really need to be going for AoE damage on corpses. They need to be going for the cleave.
So yep, they're gonna get that, and Puff Coco is gonna move right on from there. As Mansion was actually looks like they did manage to regain control of Mansion. Someone's drawing a smiley face on my map, and Puff the Coco once again. It's actually moving back in because Mesmer's kind of reinforced this. They're trying to keep a hold on this point. No one on the point, actually. I think this is more to the point where Puff wants to try and keep his teammates alive rather than actually go for the cap. So, but it works.
They actually do get the body damage down on She's the Only Mesmer. So Arabelle does actually get res up. So they're back on point trying to cap that.
And Engineers do manage to recap this point. They are one of the Engineers is down on point though, and he gets knocked out. So unfortunately, Engineers are going to be at a disadvantage. Mesmers may actually retake this point. We're seeing Puff
down again on point here.
And he gets
he teleports
no, he teleports.
Just with a 1-tick way to go.
And he bandages himself up. He bandages himself up. We're seeing a treb shots come over from Mesmer's side this time, actually. So this is going to hurt Engineers, and they're pretty much just going to have to bail out of here based on that. No, actually, Paquito coming in here, going for the nice gank. If we just saw, as we were talking about before, Paquito with an amazing amount of damage. Psychedelic going from essentially 100 to 0 in about 5 to 6 seconds, but he gets a rally as over here we saw they were stomped, and, well, Psychedelic Spy is also going to go down here as well.
Had he not rallied up, that would have been a great play by Paquito, getting the Mesmer off of the point before he went down.
Reses again. Now we're seeing grenades get tossed out, so his health is a little bit delayed. Stunning Styles trying to come in here and res. He's getting low himself. He does, oh my god, 908 health.
My big gripe this whole time has been the body damage.
Come on.
Engineers just master the body damage on these fights. They're going to be able to do so much better.
Oh, Psychedelic is still up stunning, managed to get res. Paquito goes, what are you doing, guys? Paquito goes down. Oh, Lord. That's not good. It's stunning, and it looks like the Mesmers are unfortunately going to regain control over this fight after all. Mesmers up at the moment, 217 points. Engineers, however, do control middle point, and they are at an advantage. They have 130. They have 100, or they're at an advantage in the points, in the point caps. However, they're at a disadvantage in total points.
Yeah, Mirror Guy's actually going to be keeping back Mansion at this point. Looks like HK gave up on that point.
So we're looking here. We are doing a one-on-one. Mesmers are going to be reinforcing any second now. Tiny Kuroshi, we talked about this. I talked about this a couple weeks ago on the match slate. The Engineer's healing turret is very strong enough. If you know how to chain it correctly with combo fields, you can pretty much heal yourself from like nothing to full almost. And just as I say that, he gets killed by a trip shot. He goes down, stunning styles, no issues stomping him, and the Mesmers, just like that, are going to decap midpoint. Paquito going to contest, but he is not the one to be doing this, in my opinion. He really should not be in there, and he's going to take that advice and get out of there. So Paquito, again, it looks like he's moving. Yep, he's going to move over to the red team's trap. However, the Mesmers saw that coming, and he's going to stealth. Paquito, you want that trap
Not sure what Arabelle's doing right now. Kind of just standing over here on the ledge, taking tons of damage.
She's been doing that
tons of damage
the whole game, where she's sort of just been moving around trying to delay people or something. But I'm not really sure what their strategy is with her at the moment. Again, Mesmer's holding strong here on the middle point. They also have the windmill. Blue team not really looking to contest that at the moment. They are working their way into middle, though.
Arabelle tossing grenades into the feedback field, hitting himself for a good amount of damage there. Unfortunate. Pro tip, don't throw grenades at feedback.
And Engineers do get the decap off. So they are going to have a chance here taking this back. Engineers down at the moment, 200 points. Mesmer's 282 points. Stunning Styles has his ice block pop. However, as soon as he comes out of that, he's pretty much dead meat. No, Engineers actually aren't gonna really pursue that. They're just gonna try to res their own, which really isn't working.
You know, they're actually letting Paquito res down below. I think he's actually gonna get up on his own.
I just don't think they see him, honestly. Puff the Coco has gone down. Tiny Kuroshi. Tiny Kuroshi also going down. Mesmer's more than likely going to stop him, so they're going to reclaim that. And Paquito is probably not. Yep, Paquito's going to actually get out of there and sort of move over towards red team's Treb again. So Paquito keeps coming over here to try and take out the Treb. However, he doesn't actually go for the Treb. He goes for the person on the Treb. Actually change that now because he had it low. He waited for it, and he's going to come over there and take it back and decap it. So again, blue team looks like they're slowly going to be moving in here on this point. Going to take a look at Tiny Kuroshi here. Nope. Paquito, I cannot tell from their emoticons on the map which ones they are. Remember, again, the one holding steady here at the back point. He's doing a pretty nice job of that so far. Hasn't lost yet, but at the same time, Mesmers haven't really aggressed it yet because they haven't really had a need to.
Yeah, Pup the Coco did go on for windmill trying to get a decap there, but he did get kind of blindsided by the focus pull. Does not get on point in time. He's actually just going to bail.
Paquito there had a really nice burst. He actually just managed to destroy She's the Only Mesmer and took her out of the fight, unfortunately. So it's 2-on-1 here at the middle. Looks like they're actually gonna decap Stunning Styles. Not the best play there by Paquito. He actually knocks Stunning Styles onto the point, and then he is knocked off again. However, and
he does let clutch immobilized though.
This was a really nice gank by the Engineers. I don't really they did get an illusion of life off, but I really don't think they saw this coming, and they sort of just caught with their pants down there. And Engineer was at the very least able to get a decap going here.
Paquito getting focused down. He does pop into his toolkit and pops the block. And is able to escape.
So
he's going to follow him off the point there.
Back looking at Tiny Kuroshi, who seems to be the tank/support for this team. He's getting very low, and a Treb shot takes him down along with those bursts from the Mesmer. So unfortunately, we're not seeing any Engineers within close vicinity. He uses interrupt, but unfortunately the Treb shot's just going to finish him off. HK Lolly Wife getting pretty low. He's going to go down, but again, no Engineers around, and we're not seeing Arabelle using the body damage here. And again, like we said this earlier, Engineers really need to be focusing on using this body damage, and unfortunately, it's not really working out for them at the moment. Mesmer's currently just 100 points away from winning. The blue team, the Engineers, are still about 225 points away.
Yeah, the Engineers are going to need triple cap at this point, and I just don't really think they're going to be able to nuke these points in time, especially with all the support and the rotation that the Mesmers have been doing. I just don't see it happening.
HK Lollywife again taking on Arabelle, trying to be like, hey, you shouldn't be in that window. Forcing him out of there. Miro actually has moved on to this midpoint, which means Engineers are leaving their mansion empty and open to the cap at the moment. So they're sort of just doing this as a last strategy, and it's somewhat working. They got to decap off again. They really need to keep the sustained body damage up, and if they want to kill these Mesmers and take this point.
Windmill is open for a free camp right now if someone wants to venture on that way, but I think they need to probably put most of their forces at mid right now just to try to secure that.
Just open up the map. Just open up the map real quick to look at the splits. Pretty much everyone in this match is at the middle. One of the Mesmers is on the Treb, so we're going to see Treb shots coming in here still. But both of the side points are open for free caps now, so we could see blue team bail out here, as same with red team, to try and just take these back. But more than likely, that's going to be a scenario for the Engineers team, as Mesmers hold it pretty confidently right now, and they can afford to waste time here.
That first trap shot actually did land just short of the point here. Didn't really do anything there, and I believe he actually jumped off of the trap.
We did finally just see the body damage there. Arabelle Jones with a nice job there, focusing down the Mesmers. They tried to res, so nice job on her part adjusting that. And actually looking over here at Windmill, red team's going to lose all their points. So blue team has a very small chance. They do have a point now, but blue team has a very small chance to come back from this. They really need to get...
It looks like Miro Guy does drop on home point. They're going to be capping that right now. Unless Puff can get on point, he is pushing for it.
And they need to get support over here to Windmill quickly because Paquito is not going to last long at all, especially with the build he's running now against these guys. You look at him, he's already at below, and he just gets destroyed. Like I said, one of the very unfortunate things about this build is he's very squishy and very hard to maintain.
Yeah, he's going to be very dependent on his toolkit for the shield block, but it's not really going to be enough.
And that's going to be the game, guys. Mesmers will be moving on to the finals. Good job to the Mesmers. Good play by the Engineers. So that was a nice play by both teams again. Nice play, very nice plays. And we're going to see the Mesmers in the finals. Going over to our bracket here. Let me just refresh the page and update our chat here.